Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to Curtis's Corner. If you're new here, hi, I'm Curtis. This is my corner, and on today's makeup corner, we have a brand new collection, yet again, from Glamlite. I'm super excited for this one, just like I've been for all the other Glamlite collections. This one, she's big. She's a big one. We're gonna be talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street makeup collection today. I cannot wait to talk about this and show you all of the goodies that are inside of here. So if you're interested in seeing what comes in this box, and keep on watching. So like I said, we are going to be talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street X Glamlite collection, but before we jump into that, please make sure to like this video if you are in love with makeup things just as much as I am, along with horror, because horror is my whole entire personality. Be sure to also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're knowing when I'm posting videos every single week. In the description box below, there's also a link to my Patreon account. You can join that for only $1. You get creative control of what content is being put out onto YouTube, as well as getting early access to all of my videos before it comes live on here. So, link below, give it a click, join the friend zone, and I will see you there. But for now, let's jump in to the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. First and foremost, this box is massive. I love how it's like a little VHS and he's kind of like grabbing it. It's fun. And then when you open it up, you can see inside the tissue paper is his skin. Love it. Now I've already like pre-cut so that way I could just open it up and everything. So let's go into the first item. This I saw right away because it actually didn't come in the box. It came kind of separately outside of the box. I guess maybe because they couldn't fit it in. I just kind of shimmied the items around in here. But it's a makeup bag. The last makeup bag that we got from a Glamlite collection, it was from the Friday the 13th collection. If you missed that, you can click up there. You can go check out that video. I would highly appreciate it. That one wasn't as spacious. This, I'm already immediately loving this. It's bigger. I'm liking the design. I really like the green and the red stripes. Never Sleep Again is written on the top. We have Nightmare on Elm Street on the front. On the back, it's his claws coming out. That's fun. Now the zipper on here, the zipper is, it's plain. It's plain. It's okay. I'm okay with it being plain. But there is a lot of room in here to actually put a lot of items. So that's great. I'm gonna start with this big one down on the bottom because it's the mirror. Give us a mirror! I know it's the mirror because of the shape. And it also says it. So this is the unit carton for it. Let's open her up. Now I remember seeing this online and not really loving the shape or aesthetic of the mirror per se. I thought everything from before, like the little heart mirror, I loved from the Chucky collection, but I just found it was too small. The Ghostface one, I loved. It was a good size. The handle was shaped like a knife. I loved that. The Jason one, I loved that the mirror itself was the mask. This one, I was expecting like something to do with his claw, but it's giving more like street sign, which I'm not entirely mad at. But then when I saw the actual mirror itself, I loved. Okay, like look at that. The shape, it's almost like diamond-esque. Hi, me. Oh, you know what? She's not that rough today. She needs a good shave. She needs a good shave, which I will be doing later. But one thing I really don't like really about this mirror is the handle. I find it's too wide. If it was a little bit thinner, I think I'd like it a lot more. But I really enjoy the mirror itself. The aesthetic of it, it's fine. Nightmare on Elm Street lipstick duo. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we get two little lipsticks here. It was just like a clear little window. Nothing that important. Let's take out the first one. This one has Freddy on the component. I think that's cool. Square. I like a good square lipstick. I think those are fun. Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a nice shade as well. It's a darker nude. It's kind of like a mauve, however you want to pronounce it. I like mauve. Mauve sounds fun to me. So that's nice. This one here, this is just his sweater with his claw coming down. Ooh, I really like this color, but I'm unsure as to, I don't know what the imprint is about. The color is really nice, but if you look, it's spiders. Why I don't get why it's spiders. Like I just recently watched all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. So it does kind of confuse me why they're spiders, because I don't recall spiders being a prominent thing in the films, but I like them though. What are you? Killer lip oil. Ooh, okay, so that's what that looks like. Let's open her up, please. You get out. There. Ooh, okay, so we got the blood drips on the top here. That's fun. A nice red. Does it have a scent to it? I don't smell anything. No, no scent, but I'm sure this is nice. I'm gonna actually end up using this as like a gloss later. The 5-piece brush set. I saw these online and I shrieked. They're so fun. Okay, so these are the brushes. You get 5 of them. This is like more of a little packery brush, but look at that. There is liquid, like blood inside. I absolutely love that. That's so fun. I've never seen a brush like this before. So we've got that brush. There's a little like smudger brush. There seems to be, it's either a crease or it could be a highlighter brush. That's fine too. We have this powder brush or even like a blush brush. And we have what looks to be a foundation brush. So it's not very densely packed though. I like my foundation brushes a little more dense and less floppy. I guess we'll have to try that out. We're gonna have a longer makeup video today, I think. Okay, so we've got 3 more things left. What is this? Ooh, the blush trio. Why did I think that there was a highlighter in this? Because the other 2 are palettes. I know that. Why did I think that there was a highlighter? I don't know. Okay, I like the component that this is in. It's fun. It does that shift as with everything that they do. I really like these. Obviously, I'm not going to really be able to use, I probably won't be able to use actually even 2 of these because Glamlite, they make some very pigmented blushes. If you haven't seen my Chucky video, go check that out because that was interesting. But these are the blushes here. I'm most likely going to be using this one. I might deepen it slightly with this one, but I'm mainly using this one for sure. I like it. I like, hi little me. I can only see my mouth in this. Oh, there's my eyes. I like the stamps. I like the glove. And then you got Freddy and then his slash marks. That's fun. We like her. All right. The last 2. So I'm going to start with this one because I already know the color theme of each. We have a red palette and we have a green palette. So we're going to look at the red palette first. I'm not going to use this one in today's video because last week's video with the Friday the 13th collection, I ended up doing kind of more of a reddish styled look. So I'm going to go for green today. All right. So this is the Never Sleep Again Dream Master palette. So you can see Never Sleep Again, and then Freddy comes in where it tells you the title of the Dream Master palette. We're gonna, I thought this was a mess. It's just the design. We're fine. We're good. This is very much some Freddy aesthetic right there. It's very pretty. Give this video a like if you want to see me use some shades out of this one, and I will maybe post either another video or just some shorts using this palette. But yeah, if you want to see me use this palette, like this video. But now, the one that I am going to be using, I'm already immediately liking the shift better on this. So Nightmare on Elm Street, this is the Freddy Krueger palette. So he just gets his own title. Fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's super grungy. We love this. Yeah, look at that. I'm already kind of understanding what I want to do with this look. Like I'm pretty much going to be using these 4 colors here and probably honestly these 2. Those are all my colors that I'm going to be choosing to use today. That is the full collection. I'm excited to use these. So I'm going to clean up a little bit and I shall be right back. Start using some brushes and get myself all together. Keep on watching and stay tuned. Alrighty, if you hear any noise, I'm sorry. I try my best to try and get rid of all sounds around me, but the Godzilla and Mothra are having a battle upstairs. So, we're gonna dive in. I've transferred everything into my little makeup bag, and the only thing that I have on right now is my primer. So, let's get... I'm feeling a lighter kind of coverage today, so we're gonna go in with the Hint Skin Tint that is separating, so I have to really shake it. All right, so we're gonna go in with the Hint Skin Tint and obviously our brushes to apply everything down. So the first brush, I'm gonna get it out, is gonna be this one. This is just a foundation styled brush. So we're gonna, Tati just released a video as well about loading the brush. So we're gonna try this. Okay, so first impressions of this brush, it's nice, but it is not, like I said, as densely packed as I'd like it to be. So this is not a brush for me at all. No, this is not, I'm not a fan of this brush. For foundation. For something else, maybe, but for foundation, I don't think it's a good brush. It's too flimsy. You need to have more density to a brush like this in order to really get foundation on and applied. It's not terrible. I've definitely used worse, but it's not my faves, no. And it's creating a lot of swirls, I find. Like when I'm like trying to buff out this foundation, it's a lot of swirls that I'm finding on my face. Whereas normally I'll like go in and like really pat it out and everything, but I don't know. It's just not for me. It's not for me. Just gonna quickly go over with a sponge here to kind of set everything into place. Bring back that skin texture and get rid of the brush texture all around. I think that'll save it slightly. Okay, so foundation's on. Let's conceal and not feel.
Don't feel.
I'm gonna do everything off camera and I will come back to test out this brush when applying blush and maybe I'll use it as well for setting powder, and I'll let you know how I think of it. But you'll see me use it for blush on the video, so be right back. Okay, so everything is now on. We're now gonna go in with this. This was it was an okay brush to set under the eyes and a little bit of the forehead and the nose. Otherwise, I just use regular brush. So now we're going to go in with the blush, and we're just gonna apply it where I didn't set the face. See, this is it's applying the blush, I find, better than how it applied the powder. I think maybe because it's a little more in a concentrated area, a bit more, but it's nice. I like how it's applying the blush. I always like to add a little bit of like pink hue, almost like you've been touched a little bit more by the color of the color, by the sun, give you a bit more color. But yes, I like that brush for the blush. Okay. Oh no, I forgot to use this blush. We're gonna put this on top. We're gonna put it on top. Okay, I'm going in with the lightest shade because that is she's so pigmented. This is why I said be careful. She is so pink, and that's the lightest shade. I am sunburned. Like, even the lightest shade is way too dark. Glamlite, I love you, and I love the pigment, but I'm gonna need you to create like a less pigmented blush, please, because even after tapping it off, it's still too much. Okay, I'm gonna remedy this, make me not so clown-like. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, so everything is now all on. We are going to now jump into the Freddy Krueger palette. This is the green one. Here it is, just to remind you what it looks like. And as discussed at the beginning of this video, I already know what shades I'm going to be using. I'm so excited. Let's jump in. We're gonna be going into the shade Elm Street, which is this shade right down here. This is gonna go all over the crease area, and we're just gonna blend it all out. Here we go. Even though this was released on Halloween, we're in December. We're gonna create kind of like a Christmassy style look with these shades. So green going into that crease there, blend her all out like every other palette. Super, super pigmented. We're loving. I am loving this green. It's a very nice green. It's kind of grungy, but still very like festive, if you will. This brush, blending it out, it's nice. I actually enjoy this brush. I think it's doing a very good job on applying the shadow. I'm gonna be taking the shadow a little higher today because I want to really accentuate this look and really just like go for it, you know? You know what I mean? So now that you've got your green all on here like that, I'm actually going to go into a smaller brush, a little more compact. And this, I'm gonna go into the shade Maniac. Maniac is just the shade right here beside it. This is gonna go into the pocket of the crease to create a little bit of dimension just right here. Because we need that dimension to really shape and sculpt that eye, grunge this all the way up. Just really keep blending back and forth with it too. It's gonna just work itself in to where it needs to be. So then after you apply all of that, we're gonna go back in to Elm Street and we're just gonna go over it and just really blend the two together. Bring back that brighter green and just really fluff out, blend out, merge the two colors together and just blend, blend, blend. Circular motions and going back and forth. You will find that the more you do this, the better the blend and the better the cohesion and the better the look in the long run. So now that we've blended all of that out, we're just going to take kind of whatever's left over and just kind of swoop it out just ever so slightly on the edge and just bring it out. Because we want kind of that wingish shape going on here. See that? That's what we want. That is what we want. Now, on a flimsy brush, this is an R37. I'm gonna go into the shade Asylum. Asylum is right over here. This is gonna go onto the outer corner of the lid, and like always, about a third of the way in. Connect it with that pocket shade. And again, kind of stamp it on and then whirl it around. Really get that color on there. And once you're happy with it, really tap it off and just lightly wing it out. We need all the dimension. We need all of that wing action going on like that. I think she looks cute. I'm just gonna do this other eye. Now, you don't have to really worry too much about like how the blend kind of is here, because we're gonna be going in with some shimmer and then we're gonna be blending it out again with that shade along with our first shade of Elm Street as well. So I'm gonna go in with a little packer brush now. This one, I'm gonna go into the shade Boiler Room. That's this top shade here. It's screaming at me and I need it. So let's go on. She looks beautiful on the brush. And she looks beautiful on the eye. Oh, yum. I like a brush like this because while it's densely packed, it's very loose at the same time. So it picks up those glitter particles, which is what you need. And you don't even need to go with a wet brush. You can go in with a dry brush and it will still give you that extra just that you're looking for in a shade. This is everything. This shade is so nice. Oh yes, I'm glad I chose this one. Okay, we're looking a little crazy. That's okay though. We like crazy. On an M506 brush, I'm gonna go into the shade Killer. That's this shade right here. This is gonna go as the inner corner of the eye. It's a very loose brush, but I think this will work well for what I want to do. And it does. Perfect. This is also, the shade of this is kind of giving me, oh, what is it called? It's the Jeffree Star highlighter. It's that gold base, but it has that green shift to it. I can't remember what it's called. That's what it's giving. And I'm here for it because it's a stunning highlighter. Like Dirty Money or something like that. So now that that's all on, we're gonna go back into Elm Street again. And we're just gonna really blend out the edge of that shimmer and that darker portion of the wing. We're just gonna kind of go over it. Just like that. Really, really just blend it all out. And just add back a little bit of the deepness from Asylum here. Now with my smudger brush, I'm gonna go in to the shade Knives. Knives is this brown shade here, and we're just gonna apply that closest to the lower lash line and blend it out with Elm Street. And I think that'll look really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up the eyes a little bit, add some mascara and liner, and I will be right back to do the lips. Stay tuned. Okay, eyes are all done. Again, my eye is red. I don't know what is going on with my eyes lately. I hate them. I literally, pretty much everything about my body, I entirely hate.
Hate, hate, hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely.
So we're gonna go in, I was looking at the colors, trying to figure out which one I'm going to do. So we're gonna go in with this, there is no name. The one that has Freddy on it, that's the one we're going to go into. It's more of a neutral shade. There is no liner, so I'm not gonna use a liner. We are just gonna go in with this shade and hope for the best. I think she's cute. That's a nice color. I like that color. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
All right. Well, this is the final look, all complete. What do we think? What do we think? I think she's fun. I think she's cute. I like her. Do we like her? Do we think this is holiday enough? Hopefully it is. Because this is a bit as good as it's gonna get. Quick recap. Palette. She's cute. We love her. She's very grungy, but you can clearly make it into like more of a holiday themed Wumby-Doo. The blush. She's pigmented. I forgot to use her at first. Then I put her on. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of things I forgot. The lip oil. Let's add her. Let's quickly add her on. She's gonna go on top. Yeah, she is. Hi, Shine. Hi, me. Lip oil. She's jumping. Lip oil is cute. One thing I don't like about it, I had to dip in like 3 or 4 times just to get enough on, but otherwise, it gives a nice shine. It feels really nice, and it's cute. It's a very sheer red, not really going to alter the shade of the color of lipstick that you're going to put on if you're choosing to use it as a lip gloss, like I did. Blush. She's cute. She's fun. Hella pigmented, like I said. You basically need to like dip it, tap it, rub it off, and then apply it because it's insanity how pigmented it is. Obviously, I didn't try this lipstick, but the lipstick that I did use, creamy, fully pigmented, beautiful color. Love it. Absolutely love it. Mirror, she's cute. She's fun. I've grown to like her. The brush set. The foundation brush, not a fan. The powder brush, I am a fan of for blush. And the 3 eye brushes that come with this, they're cute. They're fun. They work. I really like the aesthetic of the blood kind of moving back and forth. And the bag, obviously the bag is cute. We love the bag. So this is the look all complete. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos and hit that notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video, because if you don't, how else are you gonna know when I post? You won't, so do it. Again, Patreon link is down below in the description box. $1 early access, and you get creative control over all of my content. Who does not want to control someone else's content? I'm gonna create a playlist of my Glamlite stuff. If you've missed any, you can go and click at the end of this video. There will be a little bloop for my Glamlite playlist. Go give those a little watchy-roo. And I'm also going to tag a playlist at the end as well for my Movie Monday playlist, so you are able to check out my opinions on some movies. Maybe you've been wanting to watch a movie and you don't know if you should or not. I'm here to let you know every Monday, okay? Every Monday I give you my opinions on movies, and every Thursday you get this. So I will see you on Monday for another movie review. But until then, goodbye, friendships.